I'd bet $2,000 on myself. I'd bet money on myself. Dude, the whole rigged fight thing, nobody cares, man. You're just going to get blocked. This is my mouth guard for the fight. I thought it was cool as fuck. Man said I leaked an address. I'm not even logged into an account. I mean, there's my zip code, but yeah, there's no address on there. Yeah, I'm not wearing contacts during boxing. My eyesight is good enough to go without glasses. I prefer to watch boxing over MMA too, but like the problem with boxing is the politics around it. I mean, MMA is more of a fight skill, right? MMA is more what a real fight would be like. But boxing, to me, I love the scientific strategy behind it. Like, I love the feints, I love parries, I love like the pacing, freaking people out. Like, I mean, in my opinion, one of the best stories out there is when George Foreman, God, who the fuck he beat? The guy who beat Holyfield. Michael Moore. When Floydman beat, when George Foreman beat Michael Moore, he pulled his punches for like 7 rounds. Like to basically con him into standing and boxing in the pocket with him. And when he did, he started throwing the real bombs and ended up knocking him out. George Foreman's a GOAT though. George Foreman at 45 would beat most men to ever walk the planet's ass in hand-to-hand combat. At least fist fighting. You ever see that time where George Foreman beat 4 heavyweights in one night without stopping? Man, George Foreman probably beat my ass right now. George Foreman, what, 60, 70 right now? I bet he could beat most of our asses in this chat. Let's be real here. Yeah, speaking of George Foreman hitting a heavy bag, dog, I wanted to do that to try to freak Boogie out, but I couldn't dent the fucking heavy bag. Adjusting the sand in the bag to the fact that it makes a divot. I didn't time you out, Frank the Tank. Get some water right now. Galapagos. The greet meet will be at the OVO Arena. Phil actually went and played like a game that wasn't designed by like a world-class studio and realized what input delay and shitty fucking design and shitty optimization actually feels like. Because Phil complains about From Software's input lag. He ain't ever played any of the other games. The internet would not be as cool without Darkside Phil. It's not input delay, but From Software does cue moves. Right? It's very hard to see it unless you're very, very nitpicky. But for example, like you can like swing, and during the swing you can go ahead and cue a roll. And if you're not aware that system's in the game, it'll feel like you didn't press a button when you actually did. You just did it half a second ago. Every game ever has an input delay of some sort. Some of them are on the scale of unrecognizable by the human eye though. Do I take fan mail? Usually, yeah. I mean, but like I don't have a P.O. box or anything like that. Am I a fan of Zero Lenny? I watch some of his videos. When he wins the fight, I'll give you 250 if you knock Boogie out. That's the goal. The goal is to knock him out. Trust me, I'm not trying to get fucking embarrassed by a 50-year-old man that's on disability. Not trying to. I don't know who Boogie's traveling with. How confident am I? Whew, I'd bet real money on it. I'd bet $2,000 on myself. I haven't done that. But if I was outside looking in, I'd bet money on myself. That's a Boogie question. I don't know anything about Boogie's finances. I only know what he tells out in the open like you do. Am I going to bring Pikachu with me? No, I'm not. We're already tapped for space. Like, the thing with international trips is you got to check a bag there and you got to check a bag back. So you got to pay 2 ways for your bags. When did the last time I got cracked hard in the face? Oh, the 18th of April. So like 11 days ago. No, I didn't pay when I went to San Diego and went back. I didn't pay for. I paid for the check bag one time. It was for round trip. I mean, I'm sure there's some planes that do it that pay both ways, but I'm 100% remember only paid for a check bag one time. I'm 100% wearing my hat during the walkout. See what I look like without my glasses on. I don't get to see myself with my glasses off very often. Boston Powers, every fight I ever got into was in grade school, and I cheated. But I've never claimed to be a fighter. Kelly doesn't like the fight, but Kelly knows it's the best move for me right now. I didn't get to pick my opponent, demand. Boogie signed on with Happy Punch end of last year, and he called out Ethan Ralph, and Ethan Ralph bounced. And then he tried to fight somebody else, and they didn't want to fight. And then in middle of March, they contacted me and asked me if I would fight Boogie, and I said yes. We're gonna Final Fantasy V Platinum currently. I have a whole ring walk already down. Like I've been crafting the ring walk for a while, so like I'm not gonna change it on a fly. Peter, come here, Rock. I'm kind of concerned with Rocco though, because like he's kind of losing weight, and I don't know why. Dr. Great. You can see a whole bunch of overran rights on my short. I just put out M2. So far this year, I've platinumed the Callisto Protocol. Yeah, I'm gonna still stream after the fight. Like theoretically, this fight is like 2 months income for me. Dude, no, I'm not gonna be escorted by the ring by PKA. First off, Kyle's too cheap to buy a ticket anywhere, you know, and Taylor has a full-time job plus PKA. He's not going to come. Right. I enjoy streaming. If I didn't enjoy streaming, I wouldn't like stream to like 200 people in the middle of the night. This hat does have lore. This is the hat I got married in. I mean, he wasn't doing FPS Russia videos before his guns got took. Jack, no, I don't need anything to eat, man. I haven't ate anything yet today, so like I'm due for a protein shake. My goal is to be under 400 by Monday. It is 5:16 p.m. No, I don't know who Papa Gut is. How do you like more youthful in short amount of... I don't understand what you're asking, dude. Dude, the whole rigged fight thing is total them trying to create a narrative to get the fight canceled. There ain't no rigging of the fight. That's just them trying to create drama. Last time I got into a fight, let me put it to you this way. The last time I got into a fight, it was over Street Fighter 2 on the Super NES, a cartridge of it. I had a dude come over to my house and try to steal my card of Super Street Fighter 2. No, I'm gonna go to a barber. I'm probably gonna go to a barber right before we leave and clean myself up. But I'm not gonna shave my beard, no. Yeah, I dyed my beard, Bishy. The cool thing about dyeing my beard is you actually get to see, which it isn't completely dyed. Like, this looks like skin, but this is actually gray hair. I need to put another box into it, but I think it looks great now. I was on TRT before. I didn't like it. If you want to see what my trunks look like, you got to show up. You got to show up to the stream. Am I gray already? My whole beard was almost gray. I don't know why Phil don't dye his hair. Like for $10, you can't go wrong. If you could do one thing completely different in life, like I kind of wish I never sold my old truck. Like if I would have just put $7,000 and like repainted my truck and like did a couple knick-knack things, like just go into the dash, change the evaporator core, change the heater core again. The fight will be streamed live on YouTube, Jessica, yes. No, I'm not going to wear it during the fight. I'll wear it during the walkout. I mean, that's a close one, Justin. No, it's 2-minute rounds. Yeah, 100% I'm fighting. Speaking of fighting, let me go see, anybody made a Twitter comment on my stuff. BG said he can't get down to London because he's doing, thing. These people always... They always take these videos and post them on there. Like, nobody cares, man. You're just going to get blocked. What's my realistic predictions for the fight? I'm going to go out round 1 arrogant as fuck until I get smashed in the face, and then I'm going to get serious about it. And I don't know how long it's going to take Boogie to get me clean. That's my prediction. But once I get serious about it, I see myself dropping Boogie within 30 seconds. There's no treadmill in my office.